We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Oakland A's and the New York Yankees. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Ed Figueroa, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut. Marcus Semien is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike three called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan? Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees. Joyce in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Joyce, 33 years old. He was a 12th round selection back in 2005.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now the 2-1 pitch is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Second baseman, Jed Lowry.
Stepping up to the plate, Jed Lowry. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled toward right center field. Jackson sprinting after it, and that's the 3rd out. A's are gone in order, and now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Sean Manaea gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, on the mound now is Sean Manaea, the pride and joy of Indiana State University. Low 3/4 arm angle. He reminds me a lot of former Met pitcher Sid Fernandez. Mid to upper 90s fastball. A true slurve. He also has a straight changeup and a funky arm angle. He's really tough on lefties.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score. But let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring him in order.
Ready now, Thurman Munson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. And a good save at first on the offline throw, but they just get 1.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Standing in now, Lou Pineda, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. The throw into second. And they're not going to get him at third, so runners at second and third now with only 1 gone.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position. In now, Reggie Jackson as he rips it on the ground to second. Lowry down on the ground. A great play. How about that?
Wow, that was a great job to rob him of an RBI single. Showed some great athleticism, and it winds up being an RBI ground out instead.
Stepping in now, number 30. Drives it out to deep right center field. Howell's in pursuit. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. Second inning upcoming here in the Bronx. So striding in, Chris Davis. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. In there, no balls and a strike. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment. All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
This is pulled into right, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Right fielder.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch on its way. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Ball 2 now.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
3-0 to him now. Here it is, the 3-0. Is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And another foul ball. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the A's. It remains 1-0. Into the box now, Greg Netzel. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Popped him up. Olsen in foul ground. And no one can get there. They'll try it again.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Into the box, number 20.
Number 20.
As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field. And for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run.
Well, that's the second home run of the inning, and their lead grows bigger. It's like a runaway train on a downhill slope right now. And the other guys are trying to throw twigs in the spokes to stop it.
Standing in now, Yogi Berra.
Yogi Berra.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Lowry on the move. He has it. And finally, there's the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And let's take a look at outfielder Stephen Piscotty. Stanford grad, so you know he's got the smarts and the baseball acumen to get it done out there. Big middle of the order bat, big time arm from right field as well.
3 runs already home here. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Gone! Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
D-Row, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Into the box now, Thurman Munson. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Semien backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now at the plate, Lou Pineda. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the pitch. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Oh, but that'll be shy of the monuments as it hits off the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Well, when this thing left its bat, I thought it had the distance to get out of here, but it goes over the fielder's head and skips away in the bottom of the wall, allowing him to cruise into third.
Stepping in now, Reggie Jackson. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Line towards center field. Powell is there and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Yankees 5 and the A's 0. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Skied into very shallow right. Reggie is over. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 8.
Digging in, Bruce Maxwell.
Bruce
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ball game. The 1-2 to third. Netzel fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are two away. Coming to the plate now, Powell. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Two out, nobody on. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. A's are gone in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Ready for another chance. Number 30, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Howell looking up. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
In now, Greg Netzel.
Boy, this guy right here, that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Digging in the switch hitter, number 20. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. This is in the air out to right field. Piscotty back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, number 18.
So coming to the plate, number 18. And he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. We're through 3 in the Bronx, and it's all New York. 6-0 Yanks. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Semien is the first to bat in the inning. Now here's the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Joyce. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Behind 0-2 now. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on a dead run. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3, go. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Yogi Berra. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Yogi Berra.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
From the stretch. 0-1 the count. Popped him up. Semien is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now in the box, Thurman Munson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's another ball well hit. This one to left field. The onslaught will continue as this is going to be another home run. Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout here as he'll turn things over to the bullpen from here on out. Yusmeiro Petit answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Now batting, left fielder.
Into the box, Lou Pineda. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
The right fielder, number 9. Reggie Jackson.
Standing in now, Reggie Jackson. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And no one will get this one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Semien has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening. Now here it comes. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Petit is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We played 4 full. The Yankees lead this one 9-0. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. In now, Matt Olson hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And he'll step off and try again. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Popped him up. Figueroa to take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Into the box now, Stephen Piscotty. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out to right field. Jackson will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. They're down 9-0. Stepping in, Greg Netzel. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Oh, 1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
Powell has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting, number 20.
Riding in once again, number 20. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Number 18.
At the plate, number 18. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's set, and the pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. High and deep to center field. Howell looking up. And it's gone.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter, Yogi Berra.
Stepping in now, Yogi Berra. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Giving chase is Powell. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
Yankees do get one on the solo homer. 5 innings complete. It's the Yankees 10 and the A's nothing. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Pineda has it in his tracks. 1 down.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Bruce Maxwell. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. There's a strike. Here it comes, 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder has a beat on it. 2 gone. So that'll bring in the outfielder, Boog Powell. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, number 13. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Number 13.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Line towards center field. Powell is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Ready to take his hacks again, Thurman Munson, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Powell calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the 2nd out. So coming to the plate, Lou Pineda, and he's got the tough ones out of the way. Only a single, and he'll have the cycle.
To show you how strong this guy is, he hit that last off-speed pitch over 400 feet, so the pitcher wasn't supplying most of the power there. This is a...
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. Digging in to try it again, Marcus Semien. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Here's the first pitch to him. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well, and one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's Matt Joyce now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Pineda will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
Second baseman,
Striding in for Oakland, Jed Lowry. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike one to start the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 0-2 the count to Jed Lowry.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Jackson moves over, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Reggie Jackson will be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. First offering on its way. High in the air out to center field. Howell's under it. He's got it 1 away.
The batter.
Digging in once again, number 30. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Joyce is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
First delivery to him on the way, and he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're still in front 10-0. Here's Chris Davis now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. Base hit, and the perfect game comes to an end here in the 8th. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. So he makes it through 7 innings, but they finally get to him for their first hit of the ball game here in inning number 8.
Yeah, Matty D, and that just goes to show you how hard it is to pitch a no-no. Gets through 21 consecutive outs without getting up a hit, D-Row, but that wasn't the case here to start off the 8th.
Yeah, so much has to go into it. You need to be a little lucky, and you need to be a little good right here. Flip the script on the offensive standpoint. They've stayed with their approach, haven't come out of it, and hopefully this gets them jump-started.
Stephen Piscotty is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Waiting on it, the center fielder. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Matt Chapman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. 1-2, here it comes. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Oakland. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. So stepping in, number 20. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. He's set. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, they've obviously locked in on something here. They know this pitcher likes to get ahead, and they've done nothing but be aggressive early in the count. There's another leadoff single to get him going.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
It can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get me over curveballs, no get me over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Oh, but that'll be shy of the monuments as it hits off the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. When that one left the bat, I wasn't sure where it was going to come down. Thought it might have a chance.
Yeah, same here, man. It kind of got lost high in the sky before it one-hopped the fence for an extra base hit. During the daytime, that thing probably would have carried out of here, but you can't complain too much about a double.
Popped him up. Semien over to his right. And that retires the side. 1 left for the Yankees, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. Here's the German-born catcher Bruce Maxwell starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's still looking really solid here in the 9th, and I'm sure that big lead has helped him pitch free and easy, but to me, it still looks like he's approaching it like it's a close game.
Here's another 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So that'll bring in the outfielder, Boog Powell. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2, I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Boog Powell goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. Stepping up now, Marcus Semien. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And it's fouled away. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Fastball, then this one runs in on him as he has to dance out of danger there.
I liked that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Last strike now for Oakland. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a one-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball for you.
10-0, the final shutout score in this one. The Yankees brought their big bats to the park in this one, hammering 7 home runs. Ed Figueroa is the winning pitcher of record. Sean MANAEA is slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees, 10 runs on 14 hits. No errors, left 3 men. For the Athletics, no runs, just 1 hit, no errors, they left 1 man. Time of the ball, 3 hours and 12 minutes.